The Basecamp F11 skateboard. I gotta admit, I was a little surprised and shocked, but in a good way. When they first reached out and he said, "We want to send you this board," I immediately went to the website to check it out. I noticed a couple of things. I noticed that the price, I was like, very interesting price point. But then I started to notice that it also had one hub motor and a few other details there. And I thought to myself, I said, hey, is this even a board that I could even ride? And would it even make sense for me to review a board like this? But then I thought about it. And when I saw the makeup of the board, when I saw how light it was, when I saw the watt hours of the board, a couple of things immediately came to mind. One of which is the fact that this board is travel friendly on airplanes. So that's definitely a good look, because when you have a battery that has all of this watt hours, you can't bring it on a plane with you. The other thing that I thought about was it has a usable kicktail and it is really light. So this may be a good board for really young riders, but I also thought about the fact how this may be a fun board to utilize at the skate park. And there's exactly where we took this particular board to check it out. So in this video, you're gonna see my son doing a majority of the riding, because a board like this with one hub motor, the watt hours on the board and stuff like that, it really doesn't make sense for a rider my weight to be trying to ride this board and see what I can get out of it. But my son rode it down the Atlanta Beltline, which is a great place for us to ride it. And then we took it to the skate park, Old Fourth Ward Skate Park. And when I tell you, my son had a ball on this skateboard. When we were done, he was like, "Dad, when can we go back to the skate park and ride with this board?" Because he enjoyed it that much. And let me tell you where this board really shines to me in situations like that. Sometimes when you're at the skate park, if you are a new rider, or even if you just want to kind of go and kick around, it's difficult to gain momentum in a bowl if you don't know how to drop in, or if you're not really great at pumping, or if you just want to chill and you don't want to do all that work. That is where this board to me came in and was incredibly fun. Because the board is still light, it has a one hub motor, it allows you to get momentum and things like that in the bowl, almost as if you were dropping in or you were pumping really hard when you were riding around. And this is why I think my son thoroughly enjoyed this particular board here. And one of the reasons why I think he said, "Dad, when can we go back to the skate park with this board?" Now, I really enjoyed this board. It is on a slimmer price point, but it's not really a board for me designed for like grown people. And when I say that, I mean riders probably more than 180 pounds, just throwing it out there. This is a great board for really light riders, maybe college students, and of course children. It's a great board to ride around on places like the Atlanta Beltline where you saw us ride it, or if you're killing it at the skate park. I can also see this being a cool little commuter if you're traveling, and let's just say you're in another city and you can bring this board on a plane, and you may not want to take an Uber 5 minutes down the street, because nowadays Uber and Lyft 5 minutes down the streets is $20. You can jump on this board, get there. Cool little board. If you want to learn more about this board, feel free to check out the link in my description. As always, I will see you at the top, because the bottom is too crowded. Peace. I mean, okay. Hey, that was it?